Alright, so this one I'm going to turn the bot on advanced. They can be more aggressive, so you can see that I'm going to be using blue only, or not only, about 80% of the time I will release a blue hit when he's using a white hit, because I can tank that hit and I can do damage to him and trade more damage. And then very rarely will I release the blue hit blindly, and I'm only going to do it if he's moving, because if he's moving, it's going to be hard for him to hit dodge within that movement. Again, he is a bot, so he has very, very low ping. He might be able to do it, but with regular players, if they're moving, typically it's about 80% chance you're going to get a free blue on them, because it's very hard to parry while you're in a motion attack, or like a tap dodge, or like you're just trying to run around or reposition. Unless they're predicting it, which, the other 20%, they'll predict it based on your patterns of how you're fighting them, and they may hit parry. So here, once you understand the bots, you can kind of go offensive, right? So here, that's good. I missed the parry. I knew that he was going to release it. Again, he is a bot. He got parried, he lost his weapon, so now I can go offensive because he's probably scared. He used his bell, so I'm going to go defensive, just to show you the purpose of defensive. So he's beating me up, super aggressive, I'm going to go defensive, offensive, fade him out. He has no bell, so he has no combo break. Now I'm going to go offensive. He caught me, so he's going to go offensive. Alright, I'm going to go defensive to reposition. Offensive, defensive. Now turn around, offensive. So he went predicted because he's a bot parry. I parried wrong. He's going offensive just because he knew he caught me. Defensive. Offensive. Alright. So now he has no spell. Caught me right there. So I messed up. So you see how I released that blue? I released it because he had a white hit. There's my movement there. There we go. Fake from there. Overcharge the blue. Parried him. One, I held the blue in front of him. He's gonna parry. I'm gonna fake him. Offense. I overheld that. There's no bell. Release the blue when you release the white hit. I messed up. I use this combo. Messed up there. Held blue into my tap dodge. I wasn't able to get the attack. Defensive. And so really understanding if you're in either solos or you're in duos, your trios, you need to understand your state, right? So if my team, let's say my team's all the way over here, let's say it's duos, my teammate's right here, I'm fighting this guy over here, the guy still has a lot of armor, I have no armor, my teammate kills that other guy. Well, I want to pull this guy over to me, right? So, or pull this guy over here closer to my teammate, and let's say my teammate kills that guy. Well, now we have a 2v1. If I'm still fighting him, and because I'm a support character as zipping, and he's, let's say, some other character with some offensive attack or ult, well, if I mess up, he can easily get combo on me, I might get stuck. So when that happens, if the gap is too far, a third party from over here may come in and try to pick me off. So I want to bring the fight slightly closer to my teammate, and then, you know, do what I can while fighting this guy, so that once my teammate's done, my teammate can come in, grapple, and then we can fight that person together. But hopefully that gives you a higher visual understanding of, okay, when I'm fighting from the neutral state, defensively or offensively, how should I, you know, fight depending on my position? How should I reposition to fight this guy? And then when should I release the blue? So just to recap, to guarantee your blue hit is you want to release it when your enemy is throwing a white hit. Because if they're throwing a white hit, they can only parry after the white hit goes off. So if you hear that hit, if they're not parrying immediately, which probably they're not, because it's very hard to parry immediately unless you're like, you know, they're already predicting it. Well, once you throw that hit, and once they throw that white hit, well, if I release that blue hit, as soon as I hear that hit sound, well, they can't parry it, they're going to take damage. And again, just like I said before, white hit, say it does 158, there's a blue hit, does 500. So I would tank the 158 damage, and I'll release the 500 damage on them. So in the trade of rock, paper, scissors, I pretty much win that one. So once you understand that with daggers, since it's very basic, it doesn't really have a whole lot of combos, and it's a matter of, okay, how do I win where I'm in the, you know, attack state, or I'm in the, back here, defensive state, waiting for him to come to me, or I'm repositioning. Maybe I'm repositioning in a defensive state because I'm stalling, but I use my F skill. Alright, so let's say I use my F skill. It's like, okay, well, I may be low on HP, maybe low on armor, I may be dying. I'll do my defensive state, may heal some berries. Okay, oh, I don't have berries on me, but let's say if I have berries, eating the berries right here. I'm in the defensive state, see what he does. Right, then I can charge. Right. And so, again, from the defensive state, if I'm about to die, he comes in, I can hit him back, then I can go here, I can escape, right? And then if he comes, I can grapple him, and then I can go away. So the defensive state's very, very good for if you want to bait someone into one of your attacks, you want to bait them into one of your teammates, you want to bait them into a hit so that you can escape. That's pretty much when you want to use the defensive state. When you're using an offensive neutral state, it's, well, this guy has no F skill, no combo break, no nothing. So you want to press him until you can see, you know, they may panic, they may not know what to do, they may get confused, they may parry too much, and then just release a blue, and then you just do a ton of damage, as much damage as you can, to kill them. So, I showed you, you know, practicing with basic. When you get better at that, practice at advanced. Get better at that, practice at hard level. And then do the same thing for different weapons. So right now it's just the dagger. Practice it with all the weapons, and then you can kind of understand, you know, how you can essentially win neutral against other people. And then from there, then you can apply combos. Okay, so that'll be another video, applying combos, because I have some tutorials on combos with different weapons. Apply those combos to you know, to the attack state or the defensive state if they're coming towards you.